Cabinet Secretary for Ministry of Waterways and Environment, P.S. Wycliffe, Director Environment, Ms. Singh, the senior staff from Ministry of Environment, senior staff from Ministry of Waterways, Director Policy, Acting Director Operations, the recipients of the JNR Awards from around Fiji, ladies and gentlemen, media personnel, Bulabinakatiyo. Ladies and gentlemen, this year has been marked as a decade of ecosystem restoration for the years 21 and 2030. And restoring our planet's imperiled ecosystem and reversing biodiversity loss is an integral solution towards halting and reversing the degradation of our ecosystem or ecosystems worldwide. In May 2019, the Intergovernmental Science Policy Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services, in its launch of its landmark Global Assessment Report on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services, triggered headlines around the world as it reports that 1 million species of plants and animals are now threatened with extinction. So, ladies and gentlemen, the threat to our biodiversity, our flora and fauna, is due to a combination of factors, both human-induced factors, also climate change. So, to a large extent, halting and reversing the loss of biodiversity depends on us, our conduct, our actions that we take while we are part of the environment. Fiji's biodiversity situation is not an exception to this global trend in terms of loss of biodiversity. We do have threats to our biodiversity from development, from industrial activity, from projects, as well as from climate change activities. For those of you who have been following the media closely about our own work, the Ministry of Environment and Ministry of Waterways work in terms of protecting coastal community, would have noted how climate change and sea level rise and coastal activity has affected the coastal area, the coastal ecosystem, the mangrove, and how it is affecting the overall quality of life of people who are living around the coastal area because of loss of biodiversity, loss of the coastal ecosystem and habitat. So it is our collective responsibility that we must take actions to protect our biodiversity, our environment. Now, we believe strongly that any top-down approach to protecting and enhancing and expanding the stock of biological resources may not be sustainable in the long run unless and until we partner with the community who are part of the ecosystem, so that community takes ownership of it, community feels that they belong to that particular ecosystem that they are protecting and they are creating and expanding, and therefore it will be sustainable in terms of keeping and protecting the biodiversity for future generations. It is in line with this pedagogy that Ministry of Environment, led by P.S. Wycliffe, Director Environment, had developed this program called Jobs for Nature Rehabilitation, JNR. Unlike more wealthy countries in New Zealand, we started small, and with a small amount of money, 150,000. But I want to take this opportunity to thank the Honourable Minister for Economy for first time ever allocating 4 million Fijian dollars in the budget for JNR. I said to PS and Director Environment that, look, we need to quickly deliver on to this. And that $4 million that we have, we can upscale this project. At the moment, this is $1,000 for a smaller group, I believe 5-member or 6-member, who would undertake an activity in a particular area to restore the ecosystem, to expand the biodiversity, the stock of biological resources we have, to undertake repair of certain parts of the ecosystem. So, as we are now processing the JNR applications, we want to give an advance notice to members of the community out in Fiji that very soon PS Environment will be calling for expression of interest from members of the community to take larger ecosystem restoration projects. This could be restoring a lake, a waterways, a mangrove ecosystem, a wetlands project, foreshore project, where members of the community will get together, utilize their labor, and mobilize their labor and skills. Also hire out machinery to do bigger work, because that particular project that has been where we have got an allocation of $4 million in the budget, we can afford to do bigger works, like we just completed under Ministry of Waterways, 2 riverbank restoration project. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that today I wish to announce the first lot of 17 recipients, $1,000 each. So 17 groups, 17 community groups. The beauty about this particular project is that this is community groups that are getting together. The entire money goes to this community. They take pride. They have their own branding, and they will look after the particular project as it gets established over time. So we're pleased to announce the first 17 recipient of the GNR award. First one is Isaiah Kalisiwanga from Nasekula in Lambasa, I believe, yes, who would be leading a group in Nasekula village to plant mangroves, restore waterways, and deal with the issue of waste management. Second recipient is Daniela Namburu, Nangai village in Lambasa, who will be involved in waste and wastewater management, planting of vetiver, and planting of mangroves. The third recipient is Sekaraya Pe from Sorokomba village in Ba, who will be leading a group to undertake mangrove planting and forest restoration. The fourth recipient is Meli Koreimeda from Itatoko Ba, who will be leading a group to undertake mangrove planting and vetiver planting and forest restoration. The fifth recipient is Karalaini Wakalolo Natau from Natunuku village in Ba, who will be leading a group to undertake mangrove planting, vetiver planting, and forest restoration. The sixth recipient is Lomanikoro village Yombula committee. So there is this committee from Lomanikoro, Rewa Wandina, who will be involved in vetiver planting. The seventh recipient is again a committee from called Nukui village Yombula committee in Nukui, Rewa Wandina, who will be undertaking mangrove planting, coral reef protection. The eighth group is Nandoi village Yombula committee in Nandoi, Rewa Wandina, undertaking land restoration through native tree planting. The ninth recipient is from Nasingatoka. It's a group, Nasingatoka village Yombula committee, Rewa Wandina. They will undertake vetiver planting. The 10th recipient is again the Wunuku village Yombula committee from Rewa Wandina, undertaking vetiver planting. The 11th recipient is Tabuya village Yombula committee in Tabuya, or Rewa Wandina, will be undertaking land restoration through native tree planting. The 12th recipient is Rekena village Yombula committee in Rekena, Rewa Wandina, will be undertaking restoration of waterways and vetiver planting. The 13th recipient is Nukutumbu village in the Yombula committee, Nukutumbu in Rewamandina will be undertaking vetiver planting. The 14th recipient is Lokia village, Yombula committee in Lokia, Rewamandina, undertaking restoring waterways land restoration through native tree planting. The 15th recipient is Nasalai village in Nasalai, the Yombula committee will be undertaking vetiver planting. The 16th recipient is Naro Vivo village in Rewamandina. They'll be undertaking land restoration through native tree planting and vetiver planting. And the 17th recipient is Nambau Women's Club in Tuva will be undertaking land restoration through native tree planting. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to first of all congratulate these recipients. These are the first group of recipients under this Ministry of Environment's flagship GNR project. You know, it's a pride of the ministry that they have modeled this project where they're undertaking nature restoration by giving ownership to the community, by creating jobs for the community, and by providing financial support to the community, and so that the project is sustainable. So this 17th recipient will be acknowledged through various ways, including reports, annual report, and also media programs, so that we can then see more groups coming forward to participate in this kind of project where we partner with the community. So once again, I want to thank the Permanent Secretary for Environment, P.S. Wycliffe, and Director Environment, and their team, Nikhil and Save, and the other staff who worked very hard to get this information out. It was not easy in the earlier stages to explain to people about the entire concept of GNR. So it took time for this project to take off, and we look forward to other groups coming forward, and as we plan for the bigger project of GNR, which will definitely involve big amount of money, and in that project, we can do larger activities. So I again congratulate the 17 recipients, and if time permits, later this year, we look forward to, with the Ministry of Environment, to visit these projects, and probably some of the projects, our Honourable Prime Minister and also Minister for Climate Change and Minister of Economy, who has given the additional 4 million, could also make a visit. So we look forward to visiting most of the sites. Of course, will be visited by our Director of Environment and our team, but some of the sites I look forward to visiting myself and probably Honourable Prime Minister and Honourable Minister of Economy. Thank you, Inaka, and I look forward to these projects taking off the ground. Thank you, Inaka.